Factsverse presents 12 Worst Jobs Ever. Number 1. Whale Feces Collector. According to Rosalind Rolland, senior researcher at the New England Aquarium in Boston and pioneer of whale feces research, whale poop remains afloat for about 1 hour after excrement, meaning feces collectors must be comfortable with venturing out into the ocean. In addition, Rolland says that the goo excreted by whales has a bright orange color, is oily, and the largest chunks weigh more than a pound. Feces are collected using custom-made nets, placed in plastic bags, packed in ice, and taken to shore for distribution to researchers across North America. Number 2. Flatulence Tester. Companies in the cosmetics, beauty, and toiletry sectors routinely hire people to smell bad breath, farts, and the armpits of test subjects. Medical schools and researchers also hire odor judges when studying conditions related to the stomach and intestines. For instance, researchers may require a human feces odor judge when investigating gastrointestinal health. Number 3. Crime Scene Cleaner. Although it is necessary, very few people would entertain the thought of cleaning a crime scene. This is because crime scenes rarely look as they are portrayed in television shows or films. Without going into the gory details, a crime scene cleaner may have to clean blood, human excrement, bloodied clothes, and human body parts such as tooth fragments or flesh. Whichever way you look at it, this job requires a steely resolve. Number 4. Animal Semen Collector. Animal semen collector is one of the worst jobs in the world. In general, people who end up in this profession can attach an artificial vagina onto an animal's penis, insert an electric probe up an animal's rectum, or rely on manual stimulation to collect semen. Electroejaculation involves stimulating ejaculation by applying an electrical signal to the animal's nether region. This procedure is only done after anesthetizing a male animal. On the other hand, collecting semen via manual stimulation or artificial vagina only works after training an animal to respond to these methods. This makes this profession risky and dangerous, especially when collecting semen from dairy bulls. Number 5. Crocodile Trainer. Crocodile trainers in Asian countries, such as Thailand, practically flirt with danger when they step into enclosures where these animals live. Some of the stunts that trainers perform to entertain locals and tourists include putting their heads inside the jaws of crocodiles and kissing crocodile noses. For such dangerous work, crocodile trainers only earn about $10 per day, which would not even qualify as minimum hourly wage in some parts of the U.S. Sadly, some crocodiles have forgotten about their training and crushed the heads of trainers that were in their wide-open jaws. Number 6. Sewer Cleaner. In some parts of the world, sewer cleaners clear human waste while literally naked. For instance, sewer cleaners in India enter manholes with no protective gear or clothing other than a pair of underpants. While inside these manholes, they use buckets and their hands, if necessary, to scoop human waste and dirt that has clogged sewage systems. They lift buckets filled with this mixture and pass them on to counterparts waiting above. Unfortunately, this goo is not typically disposed of in a hygienic manner. It is usually dumped a few meters away. Number 7. Corpse Flower Grower. Unlike most flower species, the corpse flower emits a pungent smell similar to that of rotting flesh. This stench can make most people nauseous or cause one to throw up after eating. This notwithstanding, several botanists grow these flowers in greenhouses and even compete with others for the title of the smelliest corpse flower. Surprisingly, these flowers can grow up to 9 feet tall. Number 8. Fish Counter. Fish counters in the U.S. have to remain in the same spot for up to 8 hours, watching and recording fish as they swim upstream. This is extremely tiring and uninspiring because one continuously pushes a button on a mechanical counter whenever a fish swims past. Moreover, this mechanical counter has buttons for different fish species, meaning one must push the right button at the right time. Number 9. Elephant vasectomist. Snipping the reproductive system of a bull elephant is particularly difficult because an elephant is the largest animal on land. Moreover, the elephant's testicles are tucked behind 10 inches of muscle, 2 inches of skin, and about 4 inches of fat. To avoid being trampled to death, elephant vasectomies first sedate the target bulls and then proceed to perform the relevant procedure. Number 10. Gravedigger. Given the somber ceremonies and activities that follow, digging graves is certainly a job that very few people would enjoy. For this reason, very few people will admit that they work as gravediggers. Number 11. Hazmat diver. Hazmat divers have the unenviable task of diving in high-risk environments, including inside nuclear reactors, as well as waterways and water bodies filled with toxic waste. In fact, hazmat divers are the first line of defense when oil spills occur and will also be required to enter clogged sewer systems. Number 12. Human guinea pig. In some cases, pharmaceutical companies recruit students on tight budgets and financially constrained adults to act as guinea pigs during clinical trials. The only problem is some drug tests border on torture. For instance, subjects recruited to participate in a study at the University of California at San Diego in 2008 had the nerve agent chloropicrin, widely used during World War I, sprayed into their eyes and noses. In large doses, chloropicrin can cause permanent nerve damage and even death. Subscribe for more.